Hello and welcome everybody, I'm your humble host Gavin the Kitty, and today we are playing Yoko's Island Express on the Switch. Hello empathetic apathy. Who got scared? What? Does Metroid music do that? I'm sorry it was a 5-minute wait today. I've got a lot of places I need to put links, so. Wish I didn't have to, but.
A game by Villa Gorilla.
I've seen what happens when I don't put links everywhere. So, this game's a lot like Hollow Knight. And I mean a lot like Hollow Knight. Also, it's way louder than I think it's going to be. Of course. Hello, Sean. Shauna Foxy. 20 minutes ago, the alarm. Oh yeah, no, that I knew about that. I actually knew it was coming. And I got it in both Spanish and English. I don't read Spanish. I don't even know any Spanish. Hello, Foxino. We're gonna go and start a whole new game. So this game's a smaller indie title. It involves little bugs. It's really cute. It's kind of great. I really hope you guys enjoy this. I might have a co-host, I might not today. This is just going to be a showcase. We're not doing a full run of this. Hello, this is Smine. Welcome. It's pretty good. It's got some problems, but I thoroughly enjoy this. So our little dude had all these supplies, little hat, everything, showing up to his new job on this island, all prepared. And because of the storm, we're no longer prepared. So we can move left and right. There is a world map. It is pretty big. I always underestimate. Deliver that to Nim. Alright, Nim's all the way up there. Yeah. Hello, Foxo. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. I am sorry for all the delays. How's everybody doing? Anything good happening? So we don't have the mail yet, so we can't drop the mail off in the mailboxes. We gotta get these fruits. As you can see here, L is going to activate blue, and R is going to activate our orange panels. There are multicolored panels that do both. That's a checkpoint. The amount of fruit is our health, but it's also what we use to unlock stuff. So, there we need 30 fruits. This guy's gonna tell us no. That pepperoni pizza? Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, I understand that. I'm sorry, Sean, about your health. Hope everything starts getting better. Our throat's been real sore. Luckily, I can finally get something to eat today, so... So up there is where we need to go to get that. Luckily, there's nothing that can hurt you right off the bat here. But as you can see, it's just straight up pinball. But it's a Metroid game. So I fit it into this month. I wanted to show this off. I got this for $3 on sale. Apparently it often goes on sale like this. So, for me at least, I was super excited. I was like, I didn't even know you could combine those two genres. And they do it pretty well, if I'm gonna be honest. Music's a little bit not my taste. I'd like to see other people attempt this style of game. But we can move left and right when on the ground, but not in the air. So no, this is not like Sonic Spinball. Upsettingly. We can only keep 100 fruit off the top of the, right off the bat. In my test run, I currently am at 250 fruit. I did a little test beforehand just to make sure everything was running well. Honestly, Foxo, if you could keep up, if you wanted to join, you can keep up with chat for me. Because I don't know if I'm going to have anybody else today. Up to you if you're not going to be busy. But you can't be distracted doing something else, so that is always the tricky bit. You can always do that right there. That'll cause a rainbow to spawn. All we're trying to do is launch ourselves in there, and that's the one thing I don't really like is some of the collisions a little weird. Poor communication. That's fair. Although your microphone does sound just as good as mine, so I don't know. Heck if I know! Favorite genres. Pinball and Metroidvania. Exactly! Nice combination. Pizza always is top priority. I would love some pizza. I'm actually gonna probably get pizza for tonight. It'll be my lunch and my dinner for today, probably. Thing is, yesterday the only thing that I really ate was some pasta and some eggs. And they were at, like, very different times. Like, one was at, like, 12 at night. And the other one was, like, right before my stream. Or, well, right after the stream yesterday. I need to go to the grocery store, I know. Oh, come on, I did not struggle this badly the other day when I started my run. There we go. Give me these breakable sections. They're asleep. The nice thing about Postmaster General is they've generally got a little whistle. We got a noisemaker. It's not a post horn, but it'll do. And it's got the most fun stock sound effect I've ever heard. Little pinwheels over here. There's lots of good stuff. Linner and Dunch, maybe. Dunch Fest. Oh god, you're just going on about breakfast stuff. About what my food yesterday would have been called. It was breakfast, lunch, and then a dinner. So, brunch dinner. At a really bad hour. Over here is a stopper. Nothing will start until I hit A. But yeah, some of these things are like breakable bumpers. You don't have to really worry about dying too often, because most of the areas where you'll get hit will also lead to a retry point. All you'll do is lose fruit. Now, if you run out of fruit, I believe that is a game over. But for the sake of this playthrough, we probably won't get anywhere near the dead point for that. Sounds like your European last name. Oh god. Or Brunner. Bruncher. Bruncher is good. Alright, guys. So, aside from all the brunch and lunch talk, which is making me even more hungry, I haven't eaten yet today. Chill out, guys. What do you guys think of the game so far? little bit of an interesting concept, I feel. Certainly the most interesting thing I've probably played on the channel in a while. The music's very odd. I don't know if I really like it. So that is not normally how we're supposed to get that, but hey. I will take it. I'm gonna... Knocked out for a long time. But we got both. And looking through this telescope, we can kind of see the whole area. So this is what we have to look forward to. It's unique. I think it's interesting as well. I agree, though, on the music bit. Yeah, the music weirds me out sometimes, especially that weird laugh in this area. I don't know, something about it just creeps me out. But the game really is cute, and I was kind of hoping it would be super, like, not bad, but I was really hoping that it would be, I don't know, a little bit more busted than it is. A lot of the reviews I read on this game are very mixed on its ideal, and I think that more so comes down to a lot of people are not that great at pinball. So things like Sonic Spinball, where it's a bit easier, generally helps players enjoy those style games a little bit more, is when they can control the ball in the air. They generally feel like it's a bit fairer, but it really would make no sense here because, yeah, we're not the ball. Game seems fun. Reminds me of Donkey Konga is what you're thinking of. Let's see here. Hello, Sylvian. Yeah, this sure is something. Just gonna be making our way back down the board. Luckily, Yoku here is quite good at just doing that. We're gonna give him the cove. He'll let you through. You can also knock him out, but don't do that. Promise you, you'll want it later. Down there is a key. Up there is a key. We're gonna need to pick up keys to help us along here. Music changes from area to area. There isn't really any load times in this game, so it can be kind of good to just have a go. Getting over it with pinball. What is it with you and getting over it? The game's not even good. It was made to be bad. I don't get it. I prefer something that's like trying to be good. I will generally enjoy a game that is good or trying to be good over trying to be bad. Because for some reason that is a genre of game now. It's just video games that are actively attempting to be bad games. I just don't understand the appeal. So it can be kind of hard to go backwards in this game. That'll increase our wallet satchel. So now we can hold 150. We can't get under there because we can't sink the ball. Ball is buoyant. They're shooing the nest. So, look at all those eyes in there. Real creepy. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna go for about 2 hours today, and we'll see where we end up. I believe that'll be actually a little bit more than what my test run gave, so... And here's what I mean by the fruit is our life, so... Try not to go down there, because it'll take a couple ticks of fruit, depending on your speed. Any yellow bumpers will spawn fruit or other helpful items. Something about the music reminds me of some older games. Just some older music in general. Stuff my dad would listen to, which by proxy means stuff that I'd probably listen to. I do love seeing Yoku just bounce on the string, though. I think it's hilarious. Something about it just so cute to me. Ah, shoot. Getting the fruit knocked out of me. Fruit is how we're gonna do most of our trading in the game. And that right there will allow these guys to get out of their home. What's my favorite pinball-based game? I already played it on the channel a long time back. It's a game called Flipnik for the PlayStation 2. It is my favorite because of how inventive and creative it is, and also because it likes. It's kind of a celebration of the 70s as a whole in terms of electronics, which is really, really neat. Playing Metroid Fusion for a spooky month. Not me personally. We're doing Castlevania. I don't have any Metroid games planned this year. I thought about doing Prime, but then I heard some rumors that Prime 2 was also coming, so I want to kind of wait until either the whole Prime trilogy is remade or Prime 4 is out before I touch the Prime games right now. At least for the channel. I do have them outside of that. Here's a puffer fish. This requires a key. Name's Kickback, which is an old pinball term for when the ball gets saved from death. That'll be a kickback. Essentially, the ball will get caught into a little divot and then shoot back out onto the playfield. So, like this. And they're gonna help us get across here. That'll unlock that. So now we can get up if we fall back down. And now they are going to follow us as a friendly item. So. Over there's what we gotta do next, I believe. So we're gonna make our way over there. I don't know if I can actually do anything over there. It's gonna require 80 fruits, which, if I remember correctly, down over there is where I was at in my personal run. Once again, we're not playing this whole game unless you guys really, really like this. So unless this video gets a lot of views and a lot of likes, I'm probably not going to continue this on the channel. It's just more so, here's a showcase of something cool. I've got another one of these later. You don't have enough, he will just straight up give you an upgrade. So, I am gonna pay her the fruit though, because why not? For them, I actually don't know what the gender on that one is. These are the slugs. Slugs are very, very tricky. Modern Rayman vibes. I'm just waiting for a new Rayman game. Heard he's in that new series on Netflix, but I really don't care. I just want a new Rayman game. Especially a 3D one. I loved all the 3D ones, and the fact that you can do so much cool stuff now with art styles and things. Ah, shoot. We're going to be able to use those slugs to our advantage here in a little bit. What's that? Ah, and there's kickback. So kickback will spawn right under wherever the spikes are and save you from one death. I believe she does transfer from board to board too, so you're incentivized to not have to use them. It really does, like, this game likes to teach you a couple tricks, like you can pass the ball from one flipper to another, like that. It'll reward you with little visual effects. It's kinda great. Yeah, sometimes chat will do that when people don't have really too much to talk about. It boils down to like the two people. I do like that the rainbow actually follows the path of Yoko and the ball. I really hope they did an interesting trick there to program it, because I could think of like 3 different ways to make that. You either make it a static animation that's warped with it, or you do the you make it as its own active layer in terms of the engine, and then it just plays underneath Yoko at all times until it's ready to be played, and then when it's seen, it makes the sound and lingers on screen. Of course, that would probably take a lot more hardware power, but that's the way I'd want to do it, just because I think it'd be really fun. Plus, you could have a neat trail behind the ball if you wanted to. I guess on modern systems it really doesn't matter too much, but just some food for thought there. That, and doors open. You ate a whole medium pizza. How? I have no idea. Between me, Casey, and Truman, we can eat a whole 2 larges. That's also like a group of 3 people, so. But yeah, this game sure is something. This area is giving me Knuckles from Sonic Adventure vibes with the music. There's that. You may notice you can't go there. The game does track where you're at on screen at least, so these background ramps actually work. And there is the vacuum for these slugs. Essentially, it'll allow us to suck up the slugs and spit them back out. I'll show you how that works in a moment. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me how it's done. So essentially, just hold down the flipper button, and you get a highly explosive slug. This up here will spawn a slug. Slugs do explode after a certain amount of time, so you can't just sit on what you have. You actually have to actively use it. Which is where the game gets a little bit tricky. Heading back this way. You notice it's going to explode when it starts making that sound. First, you can drag them from area to area, although you do have to be fast, so. And yes, they will activate on the board as well. Didn't hold down the button there, so I didn't actually get the slug. I'd much rather be able to make it up there. Yeah, Revolution Remix. I'm waiting for that game to come out, but they are taking their time. Yeah, that original music they made was not great. Bad thing is, I actually kind of liked Revolution. I'm just waiting on Revolution Remix. Because I do want to actually play that fan game for the channel. I think it'd be really fun. Ah, shoot. That's why the whole game slows down when you get close to a slug, so you can properly time the vacuum. Spit us out up here. What's the most interesting one you can recall? I don't really know. I'm not very far in this game. This is a game that is on my radar, in my library. However, I have not played very much of it because I've been preparing for Octobervania. Keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So up there is another one of those little wooden boy things. You want to pick those up when you can. I don't really know what they do, but... So... Not really sure what being honest does in this case. Although I can give it a few guesses. Looks looks like we can now make our way downwards, so. In any game. I don't really know. We need 80 fruits for that. At least I know where to get the fruits, but... yeah, we're gonna make our way back to the left now. Like I said, this is a Metroidvania game, so... or, search and action, I believe is what it's labeled as in, like, Nintendo servers and stuff. Up there to the left is... more so where I want to be at the moment. So we need 3 for that key. I'm trying to think about cool stuff to talk about, but I really don't know anything about this game. I didn't do any research before I started playing. This is just something where it was like, I thought it looked interesting. Let's give it a go on stream. Also, Red has managed to find a maker for a fursuit. They are quite happy about this, so here's hopefully with your once I have them paid off, we'll actually have 2 of us will have suits, and if I can, all 3 of us will have suit heads at MFF this year. So we'll have should be a fun time when we get around to all of that. I know this looks a little impossible, but I promise you, you can make it up to that rightmost point there. I'm just screwing up horribly. There we go. Activate that flower, get a save point. Hello, Saber. We're alright. Existing. Server style mix of you 3. When? Never. That will never happen. We like being together but separate. And that only makes sense because we're all in the same body. Alright, make our way up. And now we're almost caught up to where I was at on my main file. So that should tell you about how much I played before the stream started. Unlock that, head up here. Get our fruit basket. Ugh, can't make it over there. We need like either a lighter ball or something. 10 of them. Nim, the translator. It's my duty to guide the people. Share. I'd shake your hand, but I'm a bit tied up at the moment. This has a very Hawaiian vibe with some of these names. Makes me wonder if that's where they got a lot of their inspiration from. But yeah, we've already explored quite a bit. This game is kinda short, but there's a lot to do outside of it, so don't think that you're just gonna... And now we have the mail back. There are 30 mailboxes in the game. Every mailbox will give you some fruit when you fill it up with mail. We are going to make our way up and around for a little bit. Don't have the key for that. Just gonna leave him hanging there, wrist, just for a second, while we make our way back over this way. Wait, you program? I'm used to most people not understanding programming like at all. How good are you at physics programming? I'm terrible at using... I haven't done programming in years. I did HTML, C++, C#, a bit of Java, a touch of Unreal, Game Maker Studio. I worked at Namco for a little bit of time as an intern. Paid intern. It was contract work, technically, but yeah, no, I don't program anymore. Tenacious, but welcome. Hello, Demon Dog, welcome. We're playing a game with a bug with a kazoo. No, I've told that story before about how they kind of screwed us over with those projects and how none of them I don't believe any of them got made from any of the people who were on for that in particular. Aha! I think that's how they wanted you to get over here. I don't know how I'm supposed to get back to the oh wait, no, I see. Down and then I think momentum off that side. There we go. Which will then allow us to come back down here. There we go. I was struggling to figure that out earlier. That was an off-stream thing. Hello, Mountain Man. Welcome. Feel free to join me if you want. We're just playing some Yoku's Island Express. It is good to see some more people in chat, even if I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. So this is just a neat game where we deliver packages in mail, and it's a Metroid-style game, and it's got pinball. Lots and lots of pinball, which... I don't know about you guys, but it's an interesting mix, and I've never seen something like this before. If anybody has any other pinball mixed style games, like stuff where it's pinball but it's not, please send it my way. I will gladly play it. Speaking of, I believe next week we're doing Bunny's Graveyard, which is my other game that I'm showing off for this year, which I am very excited to do. It was recommended to me by a dear friend of mine. No names are not being given out, because I don't feel like it. I'll thank them when they're in chat next. Yeah, that smiley face, I know exactly who it is. They heard Bunny's Graveyard and got real happy. Alright, make our way back this way. Getting ready to leave for work. Well, I hope you have fun at work, at least. Or at least try to have a good day. Try to smile for me. At least once. Peggle's series playthrough win. If you guys would watch it, I'd play it. I am not going to count that one out, believe it or not. If you guys want me to play Peggle, I will play Peggle. It won't be today, and it won't be this month, but if you guys want Peggle, just tell me. I will play it. I have one of them. It's not that hard to get a hold of the rest of the series, so... Alright, so we need 30. Smashing our little bug across the way. We're about an hour in, 45 minutes, so I'd like to take this moment to remind everybody that, hey, if you're enjoying the stream, please drop a like and subscribe. It helps the channel out way more than you'd know. Helps us get recommended in the algorithm and helps my channel stay relevant so I can keep making these videos for you guys. The music in this area is so weird. The laugh is what gets me. It's just so creepy. Alright, that's enough of me talking about the weird laugh. Oh! Now I want to get back up there. There's a bunch of fruit. Down that way. Alright, I think I want to head down here. Yep. Do that. Now I can get to this chest. We want to push this down here. That'll make a nice ramp so we can come back if we need to. What's up here? Oh, one of these guys. So, we got 5 of those. 3 summons. Well, welcome, the Skibbity Editor. Welcome. I do kind of remember you. It has been quite a while. Alright, we're gonna make our way back down this direction. We want to basically head back to the start and fill up the mailboxes there. This AI algorithm sure is mean. Yeah, it is sometimes, but if I can get enough likes, we will be A-okay to keep going. I think the laugh is funny, especially when it laughs at jokes. Oh, well, we now have that guy. Oh, he's got a bunch of gossip. I just love that you can kazoo basically wherever you want. I just don't know how far. Oh, there's fruit down there. I have to see what's over here. Well, I will have to search down in the water when I have a chance to. Hello, Andre the Kangaroo. Perry the Kangaroo, welcome. Good to see people showing up as the day goes on. So if I go on my map, I believe I can actually see all the mailboxes. So there's one down there, another one over there to the right, one up top there. There's a few things to unlock still. Luckily, I can look around and see. Okay, so that mailbox must be down there on that lower layer where I can't reach yet. Hello, Bronco the Wallaby. Hello, Murphy Bennett. Welcome, welcome. So what does everybody think about this game so far? Worth a show off in Halloween? Bugs are kind of creepy, right? Creepy crawly. Good Octobervania game. Tomorrow we're doing Mega Man ZX. So if you haven't seen the announcement video with for Octobervania 2023, go check it out because I've got all sorts of fun stuff planned. And that's the best way to know the schedule is to take a gander. Nothing over there. Alright. But up and down. Make our way back up and around. And then over here to the right, there's more mailboxes, so more stuff for us to do. We need 80 for down there. We should have enough by the time we fill up these mailboxes. Wants me to come from underneath. Got it. Hello, Tyler, the kangaroo. Welcome. Go there, hold that. There's all sorts of little pinball gimmicks here in this game. Yeah, the physics aren't always the best, but that comes with the territory of this being a pinball game. And also a Metroidvania, which is, I don't know, I can't get over the fact that it is so, that is such a wild combination. At least to me personally. Because usually when I see combination games, it's like, it's a space shooter and a platformer. It's a run and gun adventure game. It's another top-down shoot 'em up. It's like, yeah, but where's all the fun stuff? And this is such a weird combination that I kind of love it. Let's see here. There is another mailbox over that way. Won't hurt to make our way down that way. Head over here to the left. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Game genre about roguelike. Please no. I'm tired of roguelikes. Like, you can have some mechanics from them, but like, I don't know. It seems like everything wants to be a roguelike. Everything wants to be a top-down, over-the-head gotcha game. Everybody wants to do the same thing. So when I see a little game with a little bug, it might not be the best game in the world, but by golly, it put a smile on my face, so that's what we're playing. For me, at least, I think this has got enough charm for like 3 games. I don't know about everybody else's opinion on this, but and he's gonna explode. try to stay at about 80 so we can go to that other area down there. The hardest part about this is just having the health to do it. Just staying alive, especially with all the slugs down here. Oh. Hello, Cardinal the Bear. I think your favorite roguelikes is Atomic Corpse Crops. I've seen it before. I'm good. I think I'm good with just what I stick with. A lot of good games in these genres that I haven't played yet, so. You always want to stay on the lookout for those little guys. Especially because 10 of them and we can unlock these. And I have no idea what exactly that's gonna do. There's a chest down that way. Bounce, bounce, bounce. This looks like a bonus table of some kind. Doesn't look like I have it unlocked. Gonna always keep messing up the buttons here. So it looks like everything else we need to do is all the way up, or all the way up there, so... So we have the fast travel of this game. We're gonna be stuck taking the long way around. Can't even get up that way because of how the game is. That's alright. Make our way around in the other way. The main way. Apparently the old postmaster wasn't delivering all the packages either. Holy cow. Hello. Malenzo. Cardinal March. Wham. CJ. Victor. Alejandro. And Wiley. So many species here that we can open a zoo. Yeah, probably. I noticed we have all these new people in chat, but I've only got 7 likes, so... You guys are enjoying the content. You guys come back for it quite a bit. So that over there I want to do, but not right now. Because if you fail it one time, you don't have another chance to do it until way later, so... And by way later, I mean, like, I haven't even found a way to redo it, so... For now... We're just gonna make our way up. Boink. There's that. we are... Man, the thing, I'm only an hour in. Maybe we might have to do a full playthrough. Alright, that'll take us up there. Down here is something. Terribly out of style, I'd offer you some help, but with Mokuma so upset I haven't been able to go to get refills for my sprinklers? Sparklers? I misread that entirely. Sprinkler, sorry. So there's that. I don't believe I have any at the moment. That'll wash off the ball for the colors. So there's lots of different stuff for us to do there. I'm gonna head up this way. I don't know why our bug is hanging off the edge here. That's a little weird. Build 10, there's 30, there's some overdue packages over there at the Express. For now, though, we're gonna just deal with the mail. And over this way is where we gotta go. A full playthrough would be cool. Yeah, but I also don't know what I'm doing, so this is mostly blind. Like, yeah, I've played this portion, but everything after this next little area is completely blind to me. Just like that, there's that. This game's got a really pretty visual style, I gotta say. I really do think this game's got a unique visual style, even for itself. Yeah, it's very reminiscent of Hollow Knight, but not in the same way. Like, yeah, we're playing as little bugs, but they more so resemble little bugs here instead of little dudes. I'll have to find a way to unlock that, and that's going to be our quick way back to the Postmaster General's place. Hello, Calamity. Welcome. Imagine this game with time trials. I could imagine it. Skull Gang's hideout, stay out. Well, it's not really gonna matter to us too much. Because we need to get up here. Ooh, big and scary. I got your mail. Alright. Mac, Spindas our boss, skip his room, anybody ends. And then they throw us down here. Well, sorry, but that's not gonna stop me from getting to your boss. That do its thing. I do wonder how everybody is, what everybody's thoughts on this game are, beyond just, you know... I know this is very much a first impression sort of thing. I'm really interested in this game. I want to see more of it. I want to see more from this dev team. And he's down in the depths, so we're gonna have to go down that way. Luckily, we got a key for it now. I think up there is something. No hard feelings about a little drop, huh? That guy up there is looking a little goofy to me. Drop that. Nope, because we need 300 for that, and I don't have 300. Can't even carry 300. And they're not going to be nearly as generous as our last person we helped out. So now all we got to do is just make our way back down. Maybe? I don't... Key interaction? There's not really any key interactions. Alright, we'll catch you later, Saber. Thanks for stopping in. There's not really any key interactions in Metroid games. Like, there's key items you can find. And I'm sure we'll get a lot of them, especially seeing as my bag is definitely not full. Spinda, this is who we have to help out here. They're trying to stabilize the temperature down here. So close. 30 for that. I just think this game's really neat for what it is and what it does. It's like, oh, here's a slew of interesting pinball mechanics thrown together with gone to Ivory Peak in pursuit of science. We need 80 for that. There's a little guy up there and a save point right here. I'd love to see a speedrun of this game. Bugs be like, yep. Luna says happy birthday. It's not really my birthday or anything, but if it's yours, happy birthday to you. Our little bug friend here is just so happy to see everybody. He's got a little kazoo and everything. Just our little male bug. Then maybe you shouldn't have ate all the pizza. You're by yourself, huh? Mr. I'm so full down there. Glow moths. I don't believe I've come down here before. Maybe I did. Find out where the moths have gone. That is certainly a goal for us to do later. I love the water effects here. It's like it's slightly 3D. We're looking at it at eye level and it's just kind of moving. Luckily, the game's pretty generous with its collision, so you don't ever have to worry about being too stuck. You can get lost, absolutely. So it pays to read in this game, which is not normally what people hear in a Metroidvania. Like, oh, Metroid, no reading, all showing, but even Metroid has a reading. Silly goose. Happy birthday, Vince. Alright, up time that. This is a pinball Metroidvania for those just popping in. It's a very interesting combination of game, and I've been really, really enjoying this. And if you guys want to see a full playthrough of this, I'm completely down to do it. I'll redo the thumbnail and the title for this episode just to continue on the save file. That is up to you, and part 2 would come like next month when I actually have some free time. That is the hardest part about this. It's just because we can't control the ball in the air, so we just gotta. Oh shoot! We gotta go top, top. We kind of want to hit the ball at the height of each of these flippers. So in terms of pinball terminology, these are also considered flippers, if I remember correctly, which I thought was really weird until I understood how they worked. Essentially, all a flipper is it's a pusher. It's a mover with its hinge joint being at the end. So these things basically have the same exact tech in them, minus the hinge, so it just pushes. So they are either called pushers or they're just a separate type of flipper, which I would believe. I did something. Glow moths are back. Did you do this? Oh, cool. Well, the glow moths are now back where they belong. Seems like our little bug is just fixing the world here. Still don't have enough to go over there, but we can go back over this way. Man, we're getting some pretty consistent viewership today. So I didn't do that in my main playthrough. I think I'm going to have to go back and do that. So this area, all we gotta do is stop the water from gushing those little dudes out. And I'll show you how we do it. It's actually really cool. This was the one part of the game that I showed Truman the other day. I told him, yeah, we're playing this. Later this evening, I get to play Bunny's Graveyard for the first time and give that a go, which is super cool for me. Red is also very happy because he'll have a fursuit head. I do believe we've been talking about possibly giving him his own series if you guys don't mind dealing with the kind of older grumpy boy playing a game. Especially since he plays a lot of very different games compared to me, at least. Minus the voice, you'll probably realize it's like, oh, yeah, he's even playing the games differently. It's a little interesting to watch the three of us switch when we play games. Oh, well, not what I wanted to do there. Cool. Did it. That could be tricky. Luckily, it's not too bad here. I like this. I love areas like this. I can see why pinball fits so well with a Metroidvania. Especially now that I've seen the way this works. That'll get that. We bounce back up. Back and over. Hello, Sescal, Highlander, and Fernando. This is your first time, well, welcome. I play video games. I am a furry VTuber with plurals, so we got multiple personalities, but it's mostly just me for the channel. This month I do Octobervania, where we play through Metroidvanias, Castlevania, and Metroid games, all throughout the month, and anything else spooky related. This time around we're doing Yoko's Island Express. Yesterday we did Symphony of the Night, and I've got a full trailer detailing what's on the way for this month. So, welcome. Feel free to subscribe and stick around. We got lots of content for you to enjoy. I feel like an advertiser, but I really don't know what else to talk about. Could talk about the whole art stream stuff. Not doing one this week because we got TKO on Friday, but I do art, my own art and assets and stuff. So all of the overlay and VTuber model and stuff were all done by me. So. Go. That's gonna plug that up, but it's gonna let us move forward. That'll open that. Always good to mash the A button when you see something new in the background. Can't hurt, that's for sure. Oh man. But no, this is Yoko's Island Express, and I really don't know how to feel about this. It's just an interesting game, to say the least. Alright, they're gonna try to help. Trying to stop the steam and everything from doing stuff. So what we need to do is plug up these vents. You can see the pressure gauge over there on the other side. This area can be quite tricky. Music here is also very interesting. I'm not sure I like this area that much in terms of soundtrack-wise. Not to say it's designed poorly, because I think all these pinball tables are very, very cool. Especially with the way they're connected. There's that. We've already got our kickback down there. So this right here is what's going to simulate a multi-ball. All I got to do is get up there to that button. It's just as tricky as it sounds. And then we don't want to hit the D-pad at all, because that'll move Yoko off the button. Each of them will get lined up here. The balls do have physics on each other. Luckily, it doesn't matter how many you lose. Although you do want to kind of be fast, just so you can keep it going. Luckily, we don't have to worry about score here, so it's not too much of a... That's not what's going to bring you the difficulty, that's for sure. I know a lot of pinball games are... A lot of old school pinball nerds are gonna know exactly what I'm talking about in terms of score attack, but if you haven't, I can recommend a few starter pinball games, stuff like Alien Crush and stuff, that's a little spooky. Oh, and because of a bad habit of mine with video games, I just screwed myself. Gotta get my way back up to the button. An old habit of mine is to hold down the direction regardless of what's up. Isn't the red one who swears a whole lot? I think his voice will be pretty easy to distinguish. You'd think he can be. He's actually more or less the hard one to figure out between the three of us. But he's not the red one, he's just, his name is Red. Usually he's the one out of the three of us who's difficult to tell. Once again, just an idea, not something I'm actually going to do at the moment. Isn't the whole map just basically one big table? Technically, no, because there are moments where we're not playing pinball and we're doing movement-based stuff. With the D-pad. So those vents there actually do manipulate the ball, and this is what's going to bring you a lot of the hardships in this table are. So a table refers to any individual pinball board. So this right here would be a table, and it's connected to another table that's over there to the left. But it's connected via a movement section with the platforming section of this game. Even if it's not, you know, standard platforming. Gotta go the long way around. There we go, there's that. It's breaking the rock there. Hi, Rusty, welcome. Yeah, this is a pinball Metroidvania called Yoku's Island Express. It's really interesting. Well, there is no "the" in his name. So this is the part of the board that I have I struggle with. All I gotta do is get it up there, and that is the toughest spot to hit on the board. These little geysers are very, very tricky. Hi, Liam, welcome! This is, we're just playing some Yoku's Island Express, and I'm showing off a really interesting Metroidvania pinball hybrid game here for our Octobervania month. And there we go, all the pressure's released. Now there's not a whole lot of heat. Now all we gotta do is get out. I don't think I lost too awfully much health there. You notice it's now very sparkly, like I've done absolutely everything in this area. If you've never played pinball or tried to get good at pinball, I highly recommend things like Spinball, watching people repair the machines. In fact, knowing how the machines work and are worked on is actually what kind of sort of got me into pinball as a whole. Oop. Go up here. Ah. Talk to him. You slept through the national alert? Oh, yeah. Posing music, drawing comics, how are you? I'm alright, we're just playing a game. Doing a thing. You like pinball, but you suck at it. Yeah, it's all about little tricks. The game that I played that got me into pinball was Flipnick. It was the big game that was like made me interested in it. So because the last postmaster didn't deliver all the mail, they didn't know to be summoned, so that's why there's this area with all these problems. Gotta throw in 100 fruits into this bucket here to grow the flower. And this is what gives us the fast run. Hit the L or R bumpers to flip which side you're on. Hit it again to let go. So now we're going to make our way back over to the left here. But the waterfall basin might be a good place to start looking. So we have to get to the waterfall basin. Over here, Spinda. We'll talk to him. Spinna, sorry. So we gotta make our way over to the next chief, which is in the waterfall basin. Got another 40 minutes or so before we finish up the showcase. But yeah, this game is huge when you think about pinball. Ooh. Yeah, no, I knew it was happening, so I hit the thing. I got it twice. I got it once in English and once in Spanish, and I don't even know Spanish, so I don't know where they're getting that information from. Sweet water levels have great music. Usually they do, yeah. Is that like 1/3 of the game done? I don't think so. I think there's a lot more to the game. Because we do have to, like, give... There's all that... The underground dark areas, we keep unlocking stuff as we get achievements and things. Honestly, I'd love to play this game on PS5 with proper triggers that feel like pinball buttons, since you can do that. So, where's that one at? So that one requires us to go all the way back down there. They might as well. We'll give it a shot. So we'll give up some of these overdue packages. Of course, I can't see what I'm doing, so down here is where we gotta do it. Shouldn't be too hard to get back down that way. We'll hit this, which helps to incubate this egg. I don't know. Some of this game's iconography, I saw that and I went, it's a lot like Hollow Knight. Like, just with art style and everything, there's a lot of Hollow Knight-esque stuff going on here. And for a game that came out in 2018, that's pretty cool. So we don't have the tools to go over there yet. Doesn't mean we can't just make our way down. Over here to the right, off the edge. Chose a bad flipper to hit there. I should have hit blue. Alright. Egg. Yep. Got a little eggy over there. Luckily, this isn't so far back that it's impossible. I like that the game is open. Any game that's very open. Also, look at his little face. When he runs like this, he's got a big old smile on his face. I love this. Yoku is great. And all of the pinball puns in this game are really cute too. It's like they really had a love for pinball. And that's saying a lot, because usually I gravitate more towards, like, futuristic style boards and space boards. But this is a situation where I really love this foresty theme board. Oh, it's a fetch quest. A little to the left or unpacking. I mean, I thought about doing unpacking. I believe isn't that the game where you organize the rooms? So now up here. So Treek is now all the way up there, and I don't think I can actually reach up there. Never played Hollow Knight, and that's a platformer. I think a game called Ori and the Blind Forest. Ori. Yeah, Ori. I will not be playing Ori on this game on this channel. Not because I don't like Ori. I thoroughly do enjoy Ori, but the person who showed me Ori, I have a lot of disgruntled memories with Ori and the Blind Forest, and the Will of the Wisp and stuff. If we play it, I guess I'll have a spot to talk about all of that. It is not a pretty story, to say the least, but... But we did Hollow Knight on the channel last year. Basically all of last year we started in October, or no, before October, and just kept on going, and it took us forever to beat the game, but we had such a fun time. I enjoyed it a lot. And this game just, it oozes that vibe of Ori. I guess Ori's in art style, but Hollow Knight in everything else, because it just has this vibe to it it's really cool. I am not paying attention to what I am doing. Just collecting that fruit. I don't believe Yoku has any weight on the ball. I believe the game would be a lot harder to play. There we go. Yeah, it's like there's like, it would be a game I'd play on the channel if I hadn't have met them. If that's the thing. It's just, there's not a lot of positive memories that go alongside Ori for me. Okay, and that's way out there. And that's over there. We'll just hang on to the green package for now. Believe I have enough to unlock this now. These spores want to grow above Makuma's pit. Well, now we can go over to the fixer. Year or so when those memories are more accepted. Foxo, I'll have to tell you the full story after the stream. Because it's not less those memories accepted, is those memories hurt a lot more than yeah, it's one of those, it's probably not a great thing. So there's the toolbox. And there's the bridge. Just gonna make our way over here to the left. Hopefully we'll get a new item. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. It's not really a story meant for stream. At least not today. Not on a happy day. Ooh, they got him too. So 30 to go across there. Held the button, but I don't think that mattered because I didn't hold it at the right time. That up there. Do another loop around here. Everybody's human after all, right? Well, most people I know are human. Oh! Well, messed that up there. Dropping off the mail here. Luckily, you know, 30 mailboxes and stuff. The game isn't super long. It's just a matter of figuring out how to play pinball. Oh, it's all good, Liam. You don't have to tell us if you don't want to. Maybe an after stream on Discord sort of thing. Brandon, I don't know if you actually have Discord or Telegram. I only know your Twitter. Just leapt at you. Yeah. Animals tend to do that. And they, Shootlings hiding upstairs. So you gotta get all 6 of them. That little otters and guys. So we gotta get the shootlings. I want to head over there, check that out. Oh god, they're hiding. Once again, these tables are really cool. I love the theming, the theming that changes. I love it when pinball video games try to be a video game first rather than an accurate sim of pinball. And, like, this has the accuracy of pinball, but only to a degree. I feel like this game tries to be a video game first, and it's really in its favor. Yeah, it's got a unique art style and everything, and it's not everybody's cup of tea. So, like, the low review scores are justified, and the low price tag is justified as well. But, I mean, I don't know. I think this game's like, what, 20 bucks? It's not bad. A rat. Yeah. There we go. Don't want to leave too much fruit behind. Ah, dang it. Keep getting damaged. But yeah, I think this is a really good game. I don't really know what you get for 100%ing. I honestly don't know anything about this game's development. I just know that a lot of review places did not give this game very good scores. And it makes me wonder how well this game did because of that. But seeing as I don't know any of the metrics, I didn't research the game beforehand, I honestly just don't. Maybe that's the same thing with Bunny's Graveyard. I'm not doing any research before jumping in. I'm just going to give it a short try later this evening and then go from there. I do like that the fruit respawns. Because I let go of the button there. Hello, Skylar. Welcome. We're just playing Yoko's Island Express, which is a Metroidvania with pinball. Really is one of those things where it's like, that sounds like it wouldn't be very good at all, and then you play it, and it's like, oh, it's actually really interesting and novel. It's a really cute indie game. That for sure is not what I expected when I bought this game. I just saw Metroid and Metroidvania and pinball, and we went, yeah, this has to be on the docket. Even if it's not super scary. It's got bugs. Bugs creep some people out. Creep us out, at least. Dang it. Okay. How am I supposed to get that one up there? Oh, I think it wants me to hit that top bumper. Ah, dang it. What a nice, cute game. Honestly, wasn't sure how well today was gonna go. We're officially in parts of this game that I have never played before. Alright, now all I gotta do is... that, and I think I have all 6, right? Think. Oh, there we go. I think we can now pick up this. You got a shootling leash. This old leash identifies you are a friend of the shootlings. Since you work with a PS5 and this game is about bugs, thoughts on bug snacks? That was definitely a game. I have not played it. I have not. I believe I have the game based on the fact that it came with PS Plus at one point. But I don't know if I saved it. I honestly don't have bug snacks. Never played it. Would it be a good game for the channel? Would you guys even want to see me try that? I've got no opinion left, right, or sideways about it. Sorry to say. Alright, so it looks like we want to just get over here to the right. It'd be interesting to watch. Is it like Pokemon or something? Because I heard a lot of people compare it to Pokemon. Since we're friends to the shootlings, they'll listen to us and help that machine move. How are we doing in terms of that? 3? I stand right here. Both those open. Remember it being more like Pokemon Snap? Never played Pokemon Snap. I know, some people are gonna be like, what? I don't know, Pokemon just is not a great series in my honest opinion. I don't like it. I know a lot of my friends do. I've been burned a lot lately by the Pokemon Company, specifically with, like, Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet. I liked Let's Go, I liked Mystery Dungeon, and it just... And I haven't even played the DLC. I don't even know if it's out yet. November, right? I don't know. I think I'm planning on skipping it, if I'm gonna be honest. I'll miss out till it's on sale or something like that. I get that the combat's good, but it's not... Yeah, I got him. Well, we got that done. Alright, back over here to the right. I think I gotta go the other direction. There's that. It's that way because it's cold. Class is done. How's the game going? It's going quite well. I've got about 10 minutes left for today's stream at least, but I could probably keep on going. I'm really enjoying this. That Pokemon opinion hurts me because, but I understand it. Yeah, it's not... I have nearly every Pokemon game, I think, except for new Pokemon Snap. But I don't really want to get anything else, because it's like, every time I played it, I get burned, so I'm like, eh. Also, hello, Lycanthropic Vixen, welcome. Oh, we get some fruit. Now we can go across this way. This isn't really where I'm supposed to be. I was supposed to check out the waters, but hey. I think the snowy peaks are a perfect way to spend it. You don't even like I said I like Arceus, but the game bugged out on me once they released their update. So I actually can't... I have every Pokemon in Arceus. And I just straight up cannot continue playing through the story because the game bugged out on me. So regardless of me liking a game or not, it doesn't really matter if the quality is not there, and the quality is just not there. Sorry to say. So what's the plan? End at 2 hours and go, or go on a little longer? Not sure yet. Kind of depends on you guys. You guys want to see me go even longer? I mean, I could play this for a little longer. I don't mind. Hello, Aquil. Well, Aquil, I've been streaming. You just haven't been here. Good to have you, though. I did not read what that did. Hold ZL or ZR while flying near a carnivorous plant to grapple. Ooh. You wanted to talk about new techniques and stuff? I would surely... Oh, I held down the button. Oh, it's going quite alright. I don't think you were here for the plural explanation thing from a couple streams back, but it's been going alright for me at least. We've been holding up together and doing Oktobervania, so... Making our way upwards. It's a cool addition, absolutely. Though I do also want to talk. That's fair. Got about 5 minutes left. I could do a little bit more damage in 5 minutes. So I got this game for $3. I don't know. I've been enjoying it thus far, so I honestly think that it's a fairly reasonable price tag. Of course, this game does go for a little bit more. I think it's 15 or 20 bucks. I wouldn't pay any more than that. Because this game, while it's good, it does feel like I'm like halfway through the game right now. When it really shouldn't feel that way. There's that. From what you just looked up, I'm just talking about in terms of like Nintendo life and stuff. I saw a lot of like 40s. So something that you guys should know about review scores when it comes to websites and stuff. A lot of the review scores are rigged on a 3-point scale, not a 10-point scale. Whatever it looks like, oftentimes game review scores are lying. So, or at least this is the way that we used to look at review scores when I was growing up. So the way the review scores worked was essentially your game would get like a 70, right? And that would just be like, yeah, it's good, but it's not great, and it's not something that people would often go and pick up, especially from a AAA point of view, or really an indie point of view at all, really. Will that be a fair review score under a normal 10-point system? You know, it's like really, you know, fairly high. Under stuff like IGN and whatnot, the way that used to work was you'd look at it and go, okay, so the game isn't worth picking up. It's not worth the money. Meanwhile, if the game scored like an 80, it was like, oh, good. The game's all right. I'll pick it up. 90 or a 9 out of 10 was like, ah, all right, so this is the cream of the crop. And usually 10-point just means that they paid for the review. 9 to 10, usually it's either an actually good game or they paid for the review. But 7s, reviewers used to get fucking bitched at by developers and publishers about review scores. Because part of a lot of marketing and stuff for game development also boils down to that review score. If you can't get a high enough review score from certain aggregates, you just won't, a lot of people just won't pick up your game. And this is one of those that I remember a lot of reviewers not really enjoying. But that's on websites like Nintendo Life and stuff, where I know they are paid off by certain developers. So this might have been one of those ones where it wasn't paid off by a developer, and it got a fair review score for it. I honestly don't know. Got a 9 out of 10 from Nintendo Life, huh? Huh? Maybe they went back and re-reviewed it. Hell if I know. I just remember seeing like 7s and stuff for this game. I'm enjoying it, but heck if I know. I'm not always the smartest guy. I didn't do all my research before this. I looked at a few review scores on Metacritic, and that was about it. I think it's a cute game. I like it. It has my recommendation. I don't even know how much it costs, but it's got my recommendation. So, I think it's good enough for me, at least. At the end of the day, I don't really care that much what review scores say anyways. Hello, Shieldy. Hello, Blocks Pro. Why is every innovative game developed in Sweden? I have no idea. Probably because they have better standard of living than a lot of the world. So it's easier for people to come up with more innovative stuff rather than worrying about what's going to pay the bills this month. And that is a legitimate thing. Like, when I worked in the games industry, a lot of developers were also worried more so about paying the bills each month and actually making a good game or making an innovative game. And that's just something that happened a lot. Especially in the AAA scene, which is where I was working. It's just... a lot of developers struggle to make ends meet, no matter where you're at. Especially because they're... unless they're like an indie studio or something, they usually have to worry about how well a game reviews, how well a game is, and you'd think these would be things that would help developers actually make their stuff, but the only way that the companies, you know, not all the companies pay their employees very well, which is why I really don't want to go into the games industry, because it doesn't pay well. So I'll just be sitting there stressed out about stuff while trying to make a game. It's the main reason I haven't gone back into the games industry, because it's like, I don't know. I got the expertise, but do I really want to go back through that? Besides that, a lot of places would require a college degree, which Namco was willing to pay for if I got the full position. But since nobody got the full position, it was just more money in the CEO's pockets. So these were the things that I neglected to tell people, because it makes it really does paint the picture that, yeah, no, these studios are just owned by greedy CEOs. It's why I have a bit of a cynical outlook when it comes to certain games industry people, and there are some companies that just won't touch their games anymore. Like EA, I won't touch an EA game. You bring one up, I won't touch it. FIFA, Madden, nope, not in a million years. And not even because they're bad games, just because I know what the practices are behind them. Little part of me's got integrity. This game's got a lot of integrity behind it. I don't know. Alright, they want me to go off this way. Oh! Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot, I'm already over by a little bit. Got an empty bucket. Better get it filled ASAP. Sure, we'll get to fill up a bucket. But no, I like this game. I like the way it's doing it. Aside from me being a nut job, though. There we go. Oh, another one of these. Alright, so tomorrow we're doing Mega Man ZX Part 1. We won't be doing the whole game in one go round like we did for the Zero games. So, reminder that if we do finish the game, or any of the games this month early, they'll be substituted with Mario Wonder and Sonic Superstars, so... Got it. maybe we'll have to come back for that one. For now, I got a bucket of water. Absolutely. Can't wait to talk about it. So those are the two other areas I gotta go to get the things they need. Ball of ice, the lava. I believe we can launch upwards. There's the seed pod. I'm sure there'll be a way to get over that way eventually. Oh, it's just so much fun. It's so neat. Oh, before going to bed, well, have a good night. Lovely having you. If you could drop a like, that would be lovely. And I hope to see you tomorrow on when we do ZX. As you can see, that's what happens if you don't use the little plant there. Alright, making our way up. I really should just stop, but I don't want to stop now. This is a problem. I get started on pinball and... well, there's no stopping me. Oh, dang. Opened another secret. After we finish up this, this little challenge here, I'll save it. And if you guys want me to do more of this, we absolutely will. Starting tomorrow, you might want to show up a bit earlier to the stream, though, because I'm going to have a poll on who we play as, either Vent or Ale. So please, hit the notification bell. You can also join the Discord in the description below. Kind of doing part of my outro now while I'm still playing the game. Plus, I mean, like, don't you want to know what happens? Like, I do. I absolutely do. Like, there's so much cool stuff right here. I'm just like, ah. Yeah! Here we go. Did that. Did that one. I gotta go use the red flipper, or the orange flipper, sorry, to do that. Skibbity editor, welcome. Just finishing up our first thing here of Yoko's Island Express. people want to see me play more of this, I will gladly make a part 2. But for now, this is what we're doing. Once I get what this person needs on the other side here, we're finishing up today, so shouldn't take too awfully long. I know. I said I know who you are. Thought you left because you said hi again. Oh, shoot. Nope, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I see now where I'm supposed to go. Alright, there's that. Oh, you left? Oh, gotcha. Well, with that all taken care of, this is where we're at. If this becomes a part one, if people want to see me do the rest of this game, just share this video around, drop some likes and whatnot. That's always a good way to indicate to me you guys want more. Also, talking about it in chat. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today. I've been your humble host, Gavin the Kitty, and if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, drop a like. You can follow me on Twitter at GavinDragonYT. You can also follow me on Blue Sky. It's at GavinDragon there as well. PayPal link on your screen or in the description below helps us out, but all I ask is that you guys share the videos around, drop a like, and subscribe. If you guys want to see more Yoku, feel free to just ask. I will gladly do more of this. I'm having a blast with this. That's it for me. I've been your humble host. Good night, everybody.